What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the One More FIT Open Earbuds S50s. I was very interested when I saw that One More went into the open ear category with their earbuds. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, back in the one More FIT Open Earbuds S50. That's the name. All right, let's go ahead and talk specs and pricing. First, pricing. You can get these for $149.99 at onemore.com as well as amazon.com. They come in two colors. You got the gray, which we have here, and you also have silver. As far as Bluetooth version, they rock Bluetooth 5.3. They only have codec support for AAC and SBC. I'm thinking maybe because of the open ear tech. I think that might be the reasoning, but I'm not going to put words in anyone's mouth, but that's just my speculation. There is obviously no noise canceling with these because of their form factor, but they do have environmental noise canceling. So for phone calls. All right, as far as battery life on the earbuds, you can get up to 11 hours of playback time per charge. When you add the case, you can get up to 38 hours. Okay, fast charging, 5 minutes will get you an hour of playback time. I'm sorry, 2 hours of playback time. I'm sorry, it says it here. And wireless charging is included with the case. As far as water resistant rating, they are rated at IPX7, sweat and water resistant. So these are optimal for the gym or getting caught in the rain. Just do not submerge them, I don't believe. As far as special features, they have a 13.6 millimeter DLC dynamic drivers for each earbud. So then, of course, you got the dual mics with AI-enabled ENC algorithm. So that's for phone calls. You got the pure power driver with the with the DLC diaphragm. So it should give you some great quality sound. We'll definitely test that. They have touch controls and app support. So let's go ahead and break these bad boys open. Shout out to Aram. I always shout him out when I use my Swiss Army knife. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. All right, we'll get rid of that. I always did like their packaging. Picture of the earbuds, the name on it. Got some little bit of description there. On the side here, you've got 13.6 millimeter driver, directional sound technology, AI ENC, fast charging support. Let's go ahead and pop that over. I even like this. I love it. All right, so as you can see, we open it up. Classic One More packaging. You got some drawings of the earbuds, the case, and here on the right, you do have the case. We have a little instructions on how to what to do with them. All right, as far as you put them in the case, pair them up, then you put them in, and they give you the proper way on how to put them in your ear. All right, we'll put that all to the side here. Of course, you got the case and earbuds, so we'll look at them a little later. Let's see what we got underneath here. Oops, look at me. All right, we'll take a look at them in a second. And let's see what we got here. We got we got some tips. Let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we got. All right. All right. Okay. All right, got some little extra tips, I guess, if you want to change the size of them. I like the way they look. I like the way they're going about the open ear technology on these. Their way of doing it, as you can see, they're completely all the way through. Let me get a little closer here so you can see completely through there. But these are your tips. I guess you got large. Whoop, I dropped one, I'll get that. There's like large, small, extra small. I think the mediums are on the earbuds themselves. Well, let me get these off to the side here before I drop another one. I'll pick that one up then. And of course, you got USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Let's pop this off and see how long that is. Well, it's a decent size. It's a decent size. All right. Then, of course, in here, we have a carrying case. So one more information on how to get the, looks like you can get the for tech support here. I like that, nice touch. And of course we've got our user guide. Okay, in multiple languages, of course. And I like this case, let me see. I thought not a soft on the interior. As you can see, it's just a carrying case that you can pull together. It's a nice touch though, it's a nice touch. All right, so that's what we got in the case, in the box rather. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, and then we're gonna take a look at the earbuds in case. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and look at we'll pull the case out first and take a look at that. All right, we've got this pretty big case here. Let me see if we can slide this off, or do I have to rip it? Let's see, looks like I might have to. I'm trying not to, I'm really not. There we go. I think we got it now. All right, here we are, okay. All right, as you can see, matte finish, one more logo on the top. You got your charging LED here in the front. USB-C charging here on the back. All right, and pop it open, of course. You've got your pairing button there, and of course cradling for the pins for charging for the left and right earbud. All right, so let's pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and take a look at the earbuds themselves. As you can see, the let me zoom in a little bit. All right, as you can see here, I like the one more logo on it. A very different take on the open ear form factor. You got your classic ear hook that goes around, adjustable, you know, depending on your ear size and everything. And then of course, it's all touch controls, because I believe this right here where the one more logo is touch control. All right, and again, you've got these earbuds here, or ear tips, that have holes in them here on the sides to allow ambient noise in. They go into your ear, they sit on, from what it looks like to me, they sit in your ear, but they do not go inside the ear canal. So that's why the holes are there, so that way ambient sound can get through, and you can also hear that. I like the fact that they got the in-ear sensor here. Let me get a little closer. They have the in-ear sensor. I like that. Most of the earbuds, the open ear style, do not have that. I like the fact that they do. And again, very compact. Again, I like that. You got your, I guess it's for your noise your environmental noise isolation or cancellation here for when you're on phone calls. Very nice. Okay, you got your mic here on the side for talking on the phone. I like that, and this rubberizer around here. So I like the way they went about doing this. I really do. A very unique take on it. But again, this is, I didn't mention before, but this is their top tier version. They also have a budget version that I will do an unboxing of them here in the near future. We'll take a look at those as well, but I really do like the way these look. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in, and we're gonna take a look. Whoops, I took it off camera already. And we're gonna see how they look while wearing them. All right, and here's how they look in the ear. Let me go ahead and get a little tighter there. All right, I think that's good. All right, as you can see, it sits right in the ear well. Got the hook around the ear, very comfortable. Again, touch control area right here with the one more logo. And again, with the ear tip in, It doesn't go into the ear canal, but it sits right outside, and it does have that, it feels rather light, very comfortable in the ear when I'm wearing it. Again, I just worn them for a short amount of time just now. But when I had them on, I'm sorry, they were very comfortable, very light earbuds. All right. So again, a very comfortable set. I even like the way they look. Aesthetically, I just like the profile of them, and I just like the way they look. All right. So what we want to do now is going to go ahead and continue on with our testing and everything. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Right now, we're going to go ahead and test the wireless charging. All right, we've got our charger here. Let's go ahead and put the case on the charger. And boom, just like that, wireless charging works. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get these paired up. We're going to see how fast it takes. So we're going to go ahead, pop the case open. We're going to push down on the pairing button. All right, let's see if it'll allow us to pair. All right, now it's in pairing mode. So let's go ahead and go into our pairing, our Bluetooth features. Boom, there it is, real quick. One more fit. Let's go ahead and hit pair. Yes, we want to pair it. And boom, there they are. Good to go. All right, so pairing does work. It's not a Google Fast Pair, but it does the job. Let's continue. All right, I went into the One More app for these, and as you can see, there is an update available. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and run this update, and then we'll come back and we'll take a quick walk through the app. All right, we're back in. The update has been completed. It just fixed some stabilization experiencing issues, nothing major for the earbuds. So let's go ahead and take a quick walk through the app. You can see we're in the home page, but if you hit the number 1, you can go and do a burn in, which usually after a while you let them burn in, they start to sound better. You can do that. And of course, you got your experimental features. You can do okay, so now the update added Multipoint. Now, I did mention during the unboxing that Multipoint was not available. That update just gave us Multipoint connectivity. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and we're going to turn that on, and we're going to test that out later on. All right. So let me go back in to experiments. You got your pairing pop-up window. All right, obviously, it gives you the pop-up and everything to let you know the battery's low on the earbuds, on the case, etc. All right, so you got that. Obviously, I leave that turned off because I don't need that. Then, of course, you got your product colors. Of course, we got the gray. There's the white. I'm really excited for the multi-point connectivity on these. That's awesome. Of course, you got your frequently asked questions, contact us, and about the One More Music, the app itself. All right, so let's go back out to the main screen. Of course, you got pictures of the both left-right earbuds as well as the case. You got their respective battery levels for each. You got smart playback. If you go in there, I have it for automatically for auto play and pause. That's for the touch sensor, the ear detection sensor. We'll be testing that out as well. It's taking a lot of the things that I've already had custom for my other One More earbuds, and they're just flipping them over. You got custom settings. Okay, now these are your touch controls. You only got double and triple tap that you can work with. So I will go ahead and work my magic with these to see what I can come up with right now. See, of course, you got it for the left and right earbud. You don't have any other options there. As far as low latency, this is for like gaming mode or anything. You can turn that off and on. We got an equalizer. Let's go in. As you can see, these are all presets. I don't see where you can create your own, so you have to go through all the ones that they offer: studio, bass reducer, bass boost. Then you got acoustic, classical, podcast, deep, electronic, hip hop, lounge, pop, and vocal booster. So you got all those there. I do not see a different way where you can create your own. So that's a bummer there. Of course, we went through the upgrade, the firmware update. Then you got a quick guide to the product, and then they got the, as always, they got the soothing sounds, which is basically one of them you can just go on and play, and it will sound like you got rain, summer rain here. You got fire, drizzle, thunderstorms. You can go any of these that allowed you to relax, decompress from after a long day. You can go through and select them all. All right, and I think that is it for the app. I went back in. Sorry, I gotta pause it first. All right, sorry about that. All right, but again, quick and to the point with the app. I like it. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're going to do is we're going to test the in-ear detection and mono mode for these earbuds. Obviously, in-ear detection sensor will play and pause the audio, and once it detects whether you were wearing the earbuds or not. In mono mode, we're going to see if one earbud can be used while the other one is charging. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and jump into some music. Let's see here. I sound all robotic there. Jump into some music. All right, I'm clowning myself. All right, so what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and grab a song. Let me see. Let me just grab something else. Something. Yeah, there we go. Let's do some Joanna. Sure. All right. Cool in the gang. All right. So now I got audio coming in. So we're gonna start off with the left earbud. Wait, did I turn even? Oh, there it is. I did turn it on. I wasn't even sure if I turned it on. All right, so the in-ear detection is on. I couldn't even remember if I did it. All right, let's go ahead and put that down in the case. Close the case. Hit play. It's playing. All right, let's go ahead and pop that left one in. I really didn't think I hit that switch in the app, but I'm glad I did. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the right earbud. Pull the right one out. Audio paused. Close the top. Let's close the case. It's charging. You got the green light. Let's hit play. All right, music plays out of both earbuds in mono mode, so you can use them individually to double your playback time. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to test the multi-point connectivity of the earbuds. As you see, we already have them connected to the phone. You see that there? All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and disconnect these. And we're going to put these back in pairing mode. We're gonna put these back in the case. Let's close that up. We're gonna, whoops, I turned that off, my bad. Let's go ahead and pop that back on real quick. All right, we got it's in scanning mode. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys in pairing mode real quick. All right, sees it through my phone. Let's go ahead and put them in pairing mode again. All right, let's go ahead and do it this way. We're doing this live. So now, they're in pairing mode now. So let's see what we got. We hit scan. There they go. All right, we're pairing them up. Yes, we want to connect it. So now it shows, as you see, let me get a little closer here. You see on the tablet, it just disappeared, but let's, you see there on the tablet, it is connected to the S8 Ultra. So let's go ahead and pop it back in on the phone. And they are paired up on the phone. So multi-point does work. Let's continue. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to test the multi-point function. We already know that it works. You can have it on, but we're going to test to see if there's an audio switch feature with these earbuds. So basically what I want to know is if I'm playing one device and I go directly to another one, will it automatically switch to that and pause the first device, or do I have to physically pause the first one myself to go to the second one? All right, so here we go. We got some of my audio, some of my videos queued up. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the phone. All right, I got audio coming out of there. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hit play on the tablet and see if it switches. All right, it does not do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to pause the phone. And now I'm getting video from the tablet. So the audio switch does not work. They do not have that feature on these. Hopefully with another firmware update, they will allow that. So what we're going to do is, let me turn this down a little bit. This is kind of loud. All right, what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and play the tablet. Shout out to my stepdaughter Brianna. She let me borrow her phone for this test. I'm gonna go ahead and call my phone and see if it switches over. All right, so let's go. All right, we got audio playing. All right, let me go ahead and make this phone call. I don't know what she got going on this phone. All right, so let's go ahead and make a call. All right, phone call, I'm calling. All right, so what it did was, there's a phone ringing right there, but it did not pause the audio. So again, that audio switch feature not working. All right, so let me go ahead and call. Let me go ahead and hang that up. All right, there we go. All right, so again, the audio switch doesn't work, but Multipoint does. Again, hope they do an update to get it back on there, but as of right now, I'm just glad to have Multipoint. Let's continue. All right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna test the touch controls. I'm gonna use my phone as my guide here. As you see, I went ahead and just set it. Only thing I changed was the triple tap. I went from previous track to next track. Unfortunately, you only have those two that you can manipulate. I don't understand why, but I digress. And I wish there were more options, like you for volume up, volume down. So you really have to pick and choose which ones you're willing to live with and live without when setting these up. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we'll jump back into one of my videos. Here, let me see. Do I got one open? Yeah, let's go ahead. We got this one open. So we're gonna go ahead and play this. All right. So we got it up and running. So now I got on left and right earbud, double tap will play pause. So let's go ahead. 1, 2. All right, it paused. I hit the wrong spot. I hit the speaker actually the first time. But now I'm on the left earbud. It paused it. Let's double tap again. And it's playing there. All right, so we got that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and switch up and we're gonna get into some music. That way I know I'm not gonna get a copyright strike for this. Playing someone else's videos. All right, so we'll go ahead and we're gonna have Lenny Kravitz. Whoops, I didn't. All right. So now what we're going to do now, I got music playing. So we're going to do the triple tap on the left earbud. It will take me to the previous track. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3. It started the music again. 3 more. Now I went back to the previous track. All right. So let's go to the right earbud, which will take me to the next track. 1, 2, 3. Now back to Lenny Kravitz. So my touch controls are working. Double tap that right one, paused it. So all my settings are working for the touch controls. Again, you have to think about which ones you're more willing to live without. when doing this because of the limited functionality. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the One More FIT Open Earbuds S50 in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the One More FIT Open Earbuds S50 in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the One More FIT Open Earbuds S50 in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the One More FIT Open Earbuds S50 in a crowded location.
All right, we're outside. Right now we've got the, I'm gonna call them the FIT S50s because I don't want to say the whole name in this one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and test the ambient sound, see how loud I can get it, where I can hear a combination of both my audio and my outside surroundings. I got traffic over here to my left going back and forth. It's early morning, so I got a lot of that going on. People going to work and everything like that, school, etc. All right. So we got good ambient sound test bed going on. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get some music started because, like I said, I can still hear it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear from the mic, the tractor trailers and everybody else going back and forth, but I can definitely hear it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pop on some music. And let me see, we're gonna grab, sure, let's grab that one. All right, now we are at 50, we're at about 50% volume, as you can see there. All right, and already I'm getting a good combination, a good mix of sound from outside, as ambient sound, as well as my audio from my music. So I think even if I turn it up, I think I might be drowning out the audio, the ambient sound a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and see if that's true. I still got tractor trailers and everything rolling by, so we're gonna go ahead and turn it up to 65%. We're at 65% now. And yeah, I am basically drowning out any outside ambient noise out there outside of a siren or anything like that. So again, as far as ambient sound testing these guys work out 100%. I don't even have to have them up all the way up. 50 to 55% is plenty, especially if you're out here jogging, cycling, or anything like that, where and be listening to your ambient noise, being wherever you are is paramount. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. And what we're gonna do now is the sound test. I got our preferred songs already queued up. Old Money to start off. We'll go up to our optimal listening level. That way, I mean, I can still hear the ambient sound, which I like. So we're gonna go ahead and hit play. We're gonna go through all of the presets and see how they sound. Let's go. All right, now we're in studio, obviously. As you can see, this is the equalizer line, so it's basically everything zeroed out. And as of right now, it's got okay sound. Vocals seem nice and clean. I like the way I'm getting good sound. I like the way that these are pushing audio into my ear canal. All right, now let's go into the bass reducer. Now they got brighter, but it didn't turn down the bass on that. All right, so again, still clear, vocals are very clear. Let's go to bass boost. All right, again, as you can see, it changes the line here at the bottom. All right, again, bass it got warmer, but still nice and bright sound. All right, let's go to acoustic. All right, again, now you can tell the difference there. It's bringing in more of the mids and highs, aiming towards vocals more or less than the actual bass, but nice sound. Let's go to classical. All right, now you can tell the difference. where now it's almost more of a balance between bass and between all three, mids, highs, and treble. Or the mids, highs, and lows, excuse me. All right, let's go to podcast. All right, as you can see here, it took away the bass. Now you got more of more mids, so it sounds a lot brighter. All right, let's go to deep. Okay, now deep, you got more bass. It's a little warmer sound, but you still got clear vocals. I like the way these are sounding. Let's go to electronic. Okay, now electronic. Okay, although the graph shows different, it sounds almost the same to me. As let me see. Let me go back to deep. Not just a little. Okay, I can. All right, I hear the difference now. All right, more of the treble and everything. I like that. All right, I can see it. All right, let's go to hip hop. Give you a little bit more of a V shape almost. I like the way this sounds for this song. All right, let's go into lounge. All right, bass disappears just about. All right, let's go to pop. Again, not a lot of bass, but you get mids and highs, and they do sound clean. Let's go to vocal. Oh, wow. Okay, no bass whatsoever. Mids is turned up. That's, yeah. Oh, wow, that's something else. All right. Whew. Okay, that vocal booster, it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It definitely brings out the vocals, basically turns down everything else, leaves the mids up, and all you're getting is pure vocals there. All right, so let's go ahead and switch back over to the studio. All right, we're gonna go to our bass song. All right, here we go. Again, flat line, so you're getting all zeros. Everything's balanced. All right, nice little punch on the bass, but again, it's an open ear earbud, so you're not going to really get that sub bass rumble in it. All right, let's go to bass reducer. Okay, just basically took the bass clean out of it. I mean, you hear the punch, but you don't get anything from it. All right, so let's go ahead to bass boost. Now the punch is more prominent, but again, you're not getting that sub bass feel. Again, let's go to acoustic. Acoustic. Woo! All right, it's getting late. All right, again, bass is there. It's more of a. I think it's more of a balance there. Let's go. All right, well, let's go to classical. All right, now the mids have been turned down, as you can see, but still, you get a good sound to it. Let's go to podcast. Again, bass is turned down, mids turned up. This is more for vocal, like voice talking, but you get the deal. You get the idea. Let's go to deep. All right, now this one I like for this song. Night warm, more sound, bass hits, but again, you don't get that sub bass rumble, but it's a much warmer sound. So I like this for for this song. I like this deep. Let's go to electronic. All right, now the mids is turned up. Actually, okay, let me go back to deep. I don't know, I might like the electronic a little bit more on this one. I think I'm getting a little bit more out of it. Let's go to hip hop. All right, let's go back to electronic. Yeah, I like electronic better than even hip hop. Okay. All right, so we got hip hop. Yeah, I like electronic better than that. I get a little bit more detailing out of the electronic than I am out of hip hop. All right, let's go to lounge. All right, again, bass took it completely out, but you got a nice, clean, clear vocals. All right, let's go to pop. Again, this one sounds a little bit muffled, but not by much. Again, bass taken out, the highs taken out. It sounds pretty. All right, so let's go to this one, vocal booster. All right, now that turned up the mids, bass is gone, highs are gone. You got nothing but audio, nothing but vocal. It's just, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Whew, I don't know. That vocal booster, man, is serious on these. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna go back up to the studio. All right, let's go to our final song, Going Home. Here we go. All right, again, flat sound. Nice warm. Well, not even warm, it's just a balanced sound. So let's go to bass reducer. Again, takes the bass out, enhances the mids. Just by taking the bass out, brings up the mids and highs. And that's kind of okay for this song because it's focusing on the saxophone. Oh, I bumped the camera, sorry. Let's go to bass booster. Okay, brings the bass back in. I'm liking this sound for this song. I'm liking it. Oh, that high note, so crisp. Let's go to acoustic. I'm gonna get it right one of these days. All right, again. This is, I don't know, I like this. I think this is the sound for it. I think this is the sound you want for this song. Let's go to classical. Yeah, definitely acoustic. All right, let's go ahead and try podcast. Again, taking all the bass out. You got a lot of mids and highs here, of course, with the bass being out. All right, you got a lot of the mids. Let's go to deep. All right, you got a warmer sound here. Yeah, it just sounds really nice. But I think that acoustic is where it's at for this song. Let's go to electronic. Okay, I might have to take this back. I like that electronic. I think that electronic preset is doing it for all three of these songs. All right, let's go to hip hop. Now it's kind of muffles the mids and highs. It feels kind of muffled here with the saxophone. All right, let's go to lounge. All right, now you've got a little bit more of a brings out the mids, or actually the highs rather, drops the bass. So now you got a nice little vocal. It's focusing more on the instruments in lounge. I like that. Let's go to pop. Now you got a little bit more bass, a little bit warmer than lounge, but still very nice sounding. Let's go to vocal booster. Oh man. Now this really sharpened the lead saxophone, taking all the bass out and just giving you nothing but just pure mids. It makes this saxophone sound so sharp. But man, I personally can only take so much of that. All right, but I love this. That's a nice sound. Woo-wee, that's, All right, let me go ahead and pause this. Man, oh day, that vocal booster is no joke. All right, oh man, all these presets, they have, even studio, they all have their good points when it comes to the sound. It just depends on the song you're listening to and you want to determine which one you want. I have found that electronic has been pretty much like the one to go to, in my opinion, when it comes to these presets. I think I'm just going to leave it on electronic as far as moving forward with these, since I do not have a graphic equalizer to play with these guys. So I'm gonna leave it there. I think that's the best sound that I've gotten until something comes along and a song comes along and this is not hitting, then I can always go back and change it as always. But I think I'm gonna stick with electronic on this one. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is we'll go and come back. I'm gonna save the rest of my thoughts on these for my final thoughts. So let's go ahead and jump over there. All right, we are back in with my final thoughts on the One More FIT Open Buds S50 or 50. All right, and let's go ahead and talk about what I don't like about them. All right, the thing that I found out that I do not like about these is the fact that they do not have a graphic equalizer. All right, at first when I did the unboxing, I was going to say Multipoint at that point, but that update gave them multi-point connectivity, so that was a plus. My only thing I do not like about them is the fact that they do not have a graphic equalizer where you can fine tune the sound. Although I did find that using the electronic preset kind of gave me everything I wanted out of each song. Of course, I will continue to play with that and find the exact one that I'm looking for. But I really wish there was a graphic equalizer for these guys. Other than that, I really cannot find too many things I dislike about them. I got good volume out of them. The sound was good. Again, vocals were nice and clean and clear. Depending on the setting, the preset that you wanted, that you selected, everything, they're good. Another thing, one more thing, I lied. There is one more thing I do not like about them is the touch controls. You do not have enough. You got the double tap and triple tap function, no tap and hold or anything like that to select from. They could have given us at least a tap and hold function. I think that would have sufficed, in my opinion. Other than that, that's just limited. That's too limited for me as far as using the touch control functions on these. Other than that, I like everything else. The fit, the feel. I like the way they went about the open ear technology, where you still have it's not an ear tip because it does not go inside the ear canal, but it does give you a nice cushion fit, which will then direct the sound directly into your ear canal. I like the way they went about doing that as far as setting that. Of course, their way of doing this form factor. All right, now these are the top tier version of the open earbuds. For one more, I do have the S30s. I will be doing a separate unboxing of them. Those are more budget friendly. But I do, if you're into the open ear format, of this style of earbud, by all means, I recommend you definitely give these guys a try. They sound really good. I'm very impressed with them. They feel light in the ear when wearing them long term, and they have just about all the features you want. Again, I just want to make sure I've covered all my bases here before we sign off. I guess I have. I'll definitely have some head-to-heads for these guys to go up against. I've got the Open Fit by Shocks. I got the OWS Pro, by Olden. So we're going to have these guys are going to be doing some head-to-heads. So stay tuned for that. Okay, and I guess that's everything on this one. So this has been the unboxing and review of the One More FIT Open Earbuds S50. I highly recommend giving them a shot if you're into this type of form factor, especially for exercising and any outdoor activities. That way you're always aware of what's going on around you. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to unbox products like this and others, hit the subscribe button and then go ahead and hit the notification bell and then select all. That way you'll get all of my updates when I release videos like this and others. Okay, and then also you can follow me on all my social media sites. I have a list of them there. Let's see, we got I can't even think of all of them. I know we got X, we got Instagram, we got Threads, we got Facebook, and there's another one out there I'm blanking on right now, but definitely go ahead and check me out. I'm at RonOnTech on all of them, so you can go ahead and follow me there, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.